El Clásico. For most, it's the biggest football match on the planet. But for me, for us, it was more than a game. It was a war. A psychological battle that started days, even weeks, before kickoff. The media always painted this picture of me being obsessed with Messi. They loved that narrative, didn't they? Obsessed? No. Motivated. Absolutely. But the story they never told was the one happening behind the closed doors of Valdebebas. The week leading up to an El Clásico was something else. A strange kind of silence would fall over the training ground. The usual jokes and laughter were replaced by a tense, electric focus. You could feel it in the air. Everyone knew what was at stake, not just 3 points, but pride, honor, the eternal battle for supremacy. I remember Jose Mourinho. Before one of the big games, he wouldn't shout. He'd speak quietly, but his words hit harder than any scream. He'd say, "This isn't just about football. This is about history. Go out there and write your chapter. Make them remember your name, not theirs." Zidane was different, more serene, but with the same fire in his eyes. He'd just say, "Play with your head and your heart. You are Real Madrid. That is enough." Those words would ring in our ears as we walked out, stepping onto the pitch. The noise is deafening, but in your head, it's quiet. You scan the pitch, and there he is. Lionel. Seeing him on the other side, it was personal. Not out of hatred, but out of a deep, competitive respect. We were two gladiators in the same arena, pushing each other to heights we might never have reached alone. Were there provocative words? Of course. This is football at the highest level. Little comments in the tunnel. A quiet whisper during a corner kick. "Not tonight, or I'm ready for you." Things the cameras never pick up. It's not about insults. It's about mental warfare. Gaining that 1% edge. You look him in the eyes, and you see the same fire. The same desire. You know he's thinking the exact same thing. It was a silent conversation we had for years. And then there was their system. Tiki-taka. Facing Pep Guardiola's Barcelona was like trying to solve a puzzle that was constantly changing. It was infuriating. You'd press, you'd chase, and the ball would just disappear. Pop, pop, pop. You'd feel helpless, chasing shadows. You had to be mentally strong not to get frustrated. You had to wait for that one moment, that one mistake, and be ruthless when it came. We knew their game was about possession, but ours was about speed and power. A lightning counterattack was our weapon against their patience. It was the ultimate clash of styles. Everyone talks about Messi, and for good reason. He's an incredible player. But the Barcelona player I secretly respected the most. It was Andres Iniesta. The man was a ghost. You couldn't get near him. His brain worked 2 seconds faster than everyone else on the pitch. His balance, his control, the way he could glide past 3 players in a phone booth. It was magic. He was the engine of that team, the one who made everything tick. Without him, their entire system would have been different. He was the unsung hero, the master puppeteer. I always had immense respect for his quiet genius. The pressure wasn't just on the pitch. It was everywhere. The media in Spain. It was relentless. Every goal, every miss, every gesture was dissected. The club Real Madrid. The pressure was immense. It wasn't just about winning the league or the Champions League. There was this unspoken expectation. You have to win the Ballon d'Or. It was a PR war, a battle of narratives fought in the headlines every single day. If Messi scored a hat-trick, I felt the pressure to score 4. I'd read the papers and see things that were just completely unfair, twisting my words or my actions. You have to develop a thick skin, or it will eat you alive. You learn to use that criticism as fuel. They doubt you. Good. Prove them wrong. Again and again. Looking back, that rivalry was the defining period of my career. That constant pressure, that fierce battle with Messi and Barcelona, it forged me. It was a healthy tension that pushed me beyond my limits. I wouldn't be the player I became without it. It was a beautiful, intense era of football that I will cherish forever. We made each other better simple as that. So, I have a question for you all. Having seen the intensity of it all, what do you think was the more fierce, more passionate rivalry? The tactical war of El Clásico, or the raw, city-wide battle of the Manchester Derby? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories you've never heard before.